What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, if you can please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I post a video Monday through Friday on contemporary and designer fashion, so make sure to subscribe so you can never miss any one of my uploads. Today's video, we're going to be talking about designer sneakers. I have been wanting to post a little bit more outside content other than handbags. I've been trying to get into clothing and other categories, so today we're going to be talking all about the designer sneaker. So for me, I'm always about a designer sneaker. Usually I either wear a booty or a sneaker. There's not really in between. I know this summer I'm introducing espadrilles and sandals into my collection. Very excited for that, but at the end of the day, I am a sneaker type of girl. I will wear a sneaker with a suit. I will wear a sneaker with shorts. I will wear a sneaker with this outfit. I definitely am more of a sneaker type of girl. Just put on your sneakers, sometimes with socks, sometimes without socks, and I keep it moving. I will leave the links for everything down below, including what I'm wearing if you're interested. And let's go ahead and get started with my favorite designer sneakers that are out in the market. And if you want me to make my least favorite designer sneakers out in the market, definitely let me know down below, or just shoes that I don't really care for. Hint hint, the Balenciaga is #1. Let's get started. So the sneaker that I absolutely think is 100% worth the money, besties, is going to be the Chanel sneaker. So I happen to have mine in a collection from maybe a couple years ago. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It is a transparent shoe. I remember this came out in white. I've always wanted this shoe. It was so hard to find down, and I ended up finding an essay that helped me find this in a store in Oregon. And so as you can see, they're the transparent sneaker, but this is like the type of style. It's like that of this shoe. And so every season they bring out different variations. They do like an all white ones, many colorful ones, and I'm always here for those Chanel sneakers. There's not a lot of Chanel shoes that I can fit into just because I have a wide foot, but Chanel sneakers are very comfortable. They're very nice. Despite this having PVC on it, it's actually quite comfortable. I mean, I think I hurt a little bit just trying to break them in, but I think that the Chanel sneakers come in at $950, which I think is a really reasonable for a designer sneaker, because with Chanel sneakers, they don't really date. So I feel like you can have, like, I've had this for 3 years, and I've had other designer shoes within that time frame that have come and go, and this one is still in my collection, and I will still reach for it. And the reason is because the silhouette is so classic, and this shoe is not overdone. Chanel does not overdo their shoes. There's not a lot of them in the market, so in my opinion, I feel like you can never go wrong with a Chanel sneaker. And that really goes for all the variations, but I'm talking about this kind of classic one. This one's my favorite Chanel type sneaker. I will highly recommend it to anybody who's looking for them, just because especially during the seasonal ones, they only do a certain amount of run, and once they run through it, they don't reproduce that. So you're really gonna have something unique, you're gonna have something different, and every time I see a different variation of that Chanel sneaker, I compliment it. I love it so much. And yeah, I think the Chanel sneakers, especially in this particular style, I think it is an absolute win. And if you are thinking about them, I would also go, and I also thought about, I'm gonna give you a bonus because I had 10 in this list. I just thought about one more. This Chanel sneaker I also really like as well. I know guys that have this shoe, I know women that have this shoe, they love it. It's a very comfortable shoe, very stylish. So either or Chanel sneaker I think is a really great choice, and especially if you want to get into the brand of Chanel, I think having a Chanel sneaker is a really great introduction to the brand. And like I said, once they're out, they're out. So I find that you can have a combination that not everybody has. So I would say Chanel sneakers are definitely going to be for the win, and it's going to be my first, and I guess now my second. Third choice that I have is going to be the Isabel Marant Beth sneaker. So I've been wanting this sneaker for such a long time. One of my close friends has this sneaker. She's had it for quite a while in her collection, and I was just kind of going back and forth. Should I get them? Should I not? And I think that this is a really great price point for a designer sneaker to begin with. It retails for $385, and I've had them for like a couple months, and they literally look brand new. Like, I was cleaning a lot of the sneakers before the video, and like there's like absolutely nowhere. There was just like a little bit of spots here in the white leather, but the Beth sneaker has been holding up incredibly well. I love it. It is so comfortable. I have a wide foot. These ones are in a size 40. The Chanel sneakers are in a 41. I kind of go between 40 41 in sneakers, and I love the sole. I love the brownness. So something like this, I like it because it kind of goes with like this bodysuit. It has a little bit more of a contrast versus it being an all white sneaker. I love that you have the brown sole, you have a little bit of of a suede moment, white leather, and of it is black, and it says Isabel Marant, and you have all this scallop detail. Normally I'm not the biggest scallop person, but I do like the elements provided in this shoe, and they are comfortable, they are so nice. And I would say the sneaker that I've been wearing so far this year on a heavy rotation are gonna be the best sneaker. I think the best sneaker is definitely gonna be my spring and my summer shoe. I love it so much. I've been enjoying it, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're looking for a designer shoe under $400. I think it's worth it, like more than the Chanel sneaker, and I would still buy it. That's how great of a sneaker it is. I love it, and not a lot of people have this best sneaker. A lot of people tend to go with some of the other brands that I'm mentioning in this video, or even other brands, but I like that if you know what it is, you know what it is. And I feel like to Isabel Marant, and now I have a couple of pieces of Isabel Marant in my collection, and I love it. So the best sneaker is definitely going to be in a win, especially if you're looking for a designer sneaker under $500. Highly recommend it. And they also have a lace version of it as well, so if you do not like the Velcro straps on it, I could also recommend you the lace ones. So I'll make sure to leave both of them linked down below, but these ones are a win, and like I said, ever since I got them, I've been enjoying them. So this one is for the win. Fourth choice are going to be the Alexander McQueen sneakers. So I recently added these a couple of days ago. I bought them in red and I bought them in black. I used to not be a big fan of the sneaker. I already said this like 50 million times, so if you get to hear this again, you're gonna hear it one more time. I bought them for my brother, the transparent, and I really liked them on him. He styled them really well. He's not really into designer like me, and so I saw him wear them. He was really happy with them, and that's why I was like, you know what, I want a pair too. So what did I do? I went and I bought 2 pairs. So these are the classic Alexander McQueen sneaker. I'm about 5'11", and this one brings me to the 6 foot mark. I feel like a tall, skinny legend queen. Like, I'm feeling the whole tall fantasy. I'm giving the girls a 6 foot moment. Like when I walk around, I'm feeling myself when I go out at night. Like, I'm just living the fantasy. I'm living the moment. I'm living my 6 foot. I wish I could be 6 foot fantasy, and I love it. And surprisingly, these ones were really easy. I kind of trashed them out the first time that I wore them, and they look good. I didn't really clean the sole a lot, but I did clean around it, and they look really good. So if you are a little bit on the shorter side, or you just want a little bit of a boost me up in a sneaker, go for the McQueen ones. You know, if you're 5'8" and you want to be 5'9", get these. If you're 6'2", you want to be 6'3", get these ones. The McQueen sneakers are so nice. I get so many compliments on them, and like I said, I feel like my 6 foot queen, and this brings me so much confidence when I wear them. I love the little bit of the thicker laces on them. I love the suede detail in the back. I don't know, for the longest I was just kind of hating on them, and now that I have them, I actually really enjoy them, and they provide a lot of value in my wardrobe. So you'll be seeing me wear this one along with the best sneaker a lot during the next couple of seasons. So if you are thinking about the McQueen sneaker, now that I have them, I recommend them. So I would absolutely go for them, and this is also a really reasonable price point for a designer sneaker. It is $540, and from time to time you can get them on a slight discount. So Alexander McQueen sneaker is definitely going to be a win in my book. The fifth choice are going to be classic Gucci A sneakers. So my brother has A sneakers, my mom has A sneakers, my dad has A sneakers, and I have a pair of A sneakers. These ones that I have are these red ones here. They have this elastic band that's a Gucci on them, and in the back they just have red. And I just love all the variations of the Gucci A sneakers. I will say the recent price increases of Gucci footwear has kind of put me off a little bit. I feel like they're starting to be a little bit more expensive. Like even the classic loafers with tax are like $900, which is crazy because they used to be like $730, or like even like a little bit less, like $690. And so it has turned me off a little bit. But if you are still lusting over the Gucci Ace variation of any sneaker, I think they're so nice. I love seeing a guy with the all black outfit with the classic A sneakers. I love seeing a girl with a beautiful hair with beautiful lashes and wearing a sneaker, especially going out on a Friday night, on a dinner, or something casual during the day. I really do enjoy the Gucci A sneakers. I have been liking this little red one here. I will say I haven't worn it as I got them. I think I'm about to have them for about 2 years, but they've been holding up pretty well. I have been really satisfied with the purchase. I would say they're really easy to clean. I haven't had any issue for all my other friends and my family that have this sneaker. So if you are thinking about a Gucci A sneaker, if that's still something that you've been wanting and that you still think behind your head, or something that you want to purchase, I would say go for it. Honestly, I would go for a fun one just because there's so much variation, but you can also never go wrong with the classic one. I feel like even the fun ones with all these different sides in them or whatever is going on, I think even though it can look from a certain season, I still think it's so cute and it's very kind of Gucci-y. Like you know, a lot of people that have Gucci items, they kind of wear stuff from different collections and it kind of goes. So Ace sneakers definitely for the win. They are pricey side for me. Would I go out and buy Gucci Ace sneakers today full price? Probably not. I think I would go for like the McQueens, the Chanel, the Isabel Marants right now. But if you are thinking about them, I do still think it's a really great shoe to check out. This choice is going to be a pair of Common Projects. This is going to be for my minimalistic, something that has no height, something that's just you can wear with absolutely anything. I find that this sneaker actually looks really good with a suit. And Common Projects, I've had them for about a year. They've holding up really well. They are absolutely gorgeous. It's just a classic white designer sneaker. Like, you cannot get any more classic than this. If you want something that you can rely on, something that you can always have, and you can always reach for them, you can always clean them once a week, and you know that they will be there, you know that they will be sturdy, you know that you can rely on them, I would say go for them. I think the Common Projects, yes, they kind of had a little bit of a phase, but I still think they're classic. People that really mess with Common Projects, they really go heavy for them and they really repurchase them. So if you are considering a Common Project, 10 out of 10, I would say it's still worth it. And this is another shoe under the $500 mark. I really like it, I enjoy it, and like I said, this one for my sneaker that's not super out there, that's a little bit different, but it's nice, luxury and discreet. The Common Projects are really good to check out. I've seen women have Common Projects, but I see more of the men have the Common Projects, and when I see a guy in a Common Projects, I love it. I'm here for the Common Project look. And so here we go, Common Projects for the win. Seventh choice, I do not own this pair of shoes. And I will say, even though I don't buy Dior for myself personally, if I like something from a certain line, even though I don't really shop from that brand, I will still show it to you guys if I know that's something that you guys would be checking for. The next designer shoe that I really like is the Dior Walk-in Dior. I really like them because they have a play of Dior. They're very Dior-ish. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. I like that the only really branding is on the laces, and I think it's so cute. I think it's so feminine, and they're very easy to break in. The oblique ones, they were really comfortable. I would say like maybe the first time I just put a band-aid behind my foot, and after that they were good to go, and they were very nice. So if you are looking for a Dior shoe, you're a Dior addict, so Dior, whatever people say, I think the Walk-in Dior is probably my favorite Dior sneaker that they currently have right now. And I think it's so cute, it's so feminine, and I love that they come in so many colors. I think that the canvas and the tones that they choose for the Dior Walk-in Dior, I think they're really great and they're really thought out, and I feel like this is something that you could have year after year. I personally probably pick the all white ones when it comes to my sneakers, but I would say the Walk-in Dior is also a really great choice to add into your collection. Choice, which is probably going to be the most kind of controversial choice, is going to be Golden Gooses. I know some people love them, some people hate them. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on them. I actually own 2. I have this glittery pair right here that I got for my 20th birthday from my friends, and then I have these little summer versions that I have here that I got from one of my essays. And the reason why I like Golden Goose is when I go out at night or when I'm like doing my thing, since they already have that dirty look, I find that I don't have to clean them, and I find that they're very kind of easy to wear. Like, I don't really have to think twice. If they really do get dirty, I mean, I think it kind of plays more with the aesthetic. If you're not into the dirty look of the Golden Goose, and I know I always talk about always looking presentable, always looking nice, and you're here recommending a dirty shoe, there's certain exceptions to the rule, and I definitely feel like for me, as of right now, I think Golden Goose is an exception that I'm willing to make, because I find that they kind of go with certain outfits that I wear. If I wear like vintage Levi's jeans, a simple top, those Golden Gooses, and like my Tofar tote, or like my Louis V basket bag, you know, it's super casual, clean cut, and keep it moving, you know what I mean? It's just, it's super casual. It's kind of like, you know, I'm just running a bunch of errands and I'm out the door. So I recommend Golden Gooses. I do like the price point on them, and if you're not into the whole dirtiest, they do have kind of like a pure version, and it's like an old kind of clean sneaker, kind of like a Common Project clean. So if you are wanting more of that clean look, I would suggest at the pure, and the pure has a little bit more of a height to it. So if you do want kind of like the McQueen elevated, take you maybe like half an inch or an inch up, Golden Goose pure ones are worth checking out. But for me, I always get asked, do you think Golden Gooses are going to go out of style? Do you still think they're in style? I still feel like they have probably like a good year and a half until we can probably start having a conversation about Golden Goose. But if you do want a Golden Goose for 2021, I still say it's still a strong shoe, and I would go for it. And like I said, I have both of them. I really love them in my collection. And yeah, this one is a 41. This one with a sock. These ones are a size 40, and I do not wear a sock with them. So I would say Golden Gooses is a yes, but this one's probably going to be the most controversial choice. Some people are either going to love them or some people are really going to hate them. My ninth choice is a sneaker that I don't have, like the Dior. Like I said, I really wanted to put items that I really like and that I either own or that I feel like you guys would love. And this one's gonna be the Prada logo lug. Something about a platform and a sneaker I've been gravitating towards. I really like these. I think that they're so pretty. I think that they're so nice. I think this is such a spring and summer, fall, winter, all year round shoe. But especially for the summer, if you get like the cream ones, if you get a lighter color one, I love it. I think Prada is still hot. Prada is still gonna be out there for the next couple, I would say like the next 4 or 5 years. So if you do want a nice sneaker from Prada lug is worth checking out. And now for my 10th and 11th choice, this is going to be for the people that want to have a shoe under $200. I always like to provide a little bit of different options. 2 really nice sneakers under $200 if you do want to check them out. And like I said, if you guys know me, you already know which sneakers I'm going to talk about. First ones are going to be the Tory Burch Howl sneaker. These ones got introduced around the summertime. Like I think once the stores started opening back up is when they started bringing them out. They are one of the most comfortable. I sometimes I have to break in or I get like a little uncomfortable. These ones out of the get-go, I did not have to break in. I have the classic ones with just the T in the back. I just like how clean and very minimalistic they are. They kind of give me that common project look to them. And the sole is what really makes the shoe very comfortable. I really like them. A lot of my close friends actually bought this sneaker because they saw how much I was wearing it. Especially when I first bought them, I would have them in such a heavy rotation. I still wear them a lot, especially when I wear my Tory Burch handbags. I like to have a little bit of a Tory moment. I think that the Tory Burch Howl sneaker is good. It's worth checking out. They have, now that it's been out for about a year, they have so many colors and so many variations. Price point's gonna depend on the variation. Also the McQueen ones also depend on the variations. They have like some like studs and stuff. And then for the Tory Burch ones, there's like a lot of variations of the Howl sneaker. But if you are looking for a nice shoe under $200 that's very comfortable, that's sleek, and that goes with everything, the Howl sneaker from Tory Burch, you will not regret it. And it's actually a really great shoe. And I cleaned them up and they literally look brand new. Like I literally cleaned them up and they were going through the gigs. I was literally cleaning up my shoes and they were going through the gigs and now they look phenomenally clean. All my shoes are good to be worn out into the streets, girl. And then my 11th choice that I have for you guys is no other, guys. This is no secret. My Vejas. I love my Veja sneakers. These ones come in anywhere from under, I want to say a lot of them are under 160. These ones are 150. If you want a elevated sneaker that will go with everything, that you cannot care, that you can live your fantasy, you can live your life, you can go through the gigs with it, the Veja sneaker, perfect. I have this one with the white. My mom, my brother, my dad, we all have Veja sneakers. We love Veja sneakers. All my friends, like literally all of my friends, I have put them on a Veja sneakers. I started them, I think I bought my first pair, the black ones, I want to say like in January or December of like last year. I've been wearing them ever since. And I added the white ones once the store started opening back up. And then I had like a blue one and I ended up getting rid of those just because I didn't really wear them. I was wearing the all white ones or the ones with the black V on them. I would say they run a little big. The ones in the black are 41 and then I got these ones in a 40 and I find that the 40 is a better fit. The ones that are 41, I just wear a thicker sock, a bomba sock with it. I don't see that it slips off. But this is probably gonna be one of my favorite shoes. This one has been put through the gigs, the all white one. And what I like about the sole on this one is that it's white and it's kind of like an off-white sole. So if it gets dirty, it kind of conceals it a little bit more versus if the whole shoe was all white. This is a unisex shoe. Anybody can love this shoe and I highly recommend it. Like I said, for me to have something in my collection, for me to wear it, it says a lot. Like if I don't like something, I will not wear it. I will get rid of it. It will be in a closet and I wouldn't even show you guys. There's certain pieces that I've had and I purchased within different categories that I never show you guys because if I'm not gonna wear it, if I'm not gonna use it, there's no point in me showing you guys. I just would show you something just to show you. But all these sneakers I love. I think all 11 of these choices are really well. I know I was missing like a little bit of shoes. I'll give you like a 12th option because I want to make it even. Usually when I have a list, I like to make them even. Even though I didn't care about for the Christian Louboutin sneakers that I bought, I will say if you are looking for a nice Christian Louboutin sneaker called like the kid sneaker, either with the Velcro strap or with the classic laces, the all white ones, $1,000,000. I really like them. Like I said, I didn't care for them on me, but I definitely do appreciate them when people wear them. And if you are looking for a nice Christian Louboutin shoe and you don't know which one to get, or you want to add another one, the all white ones, you look like $1,000,000. I'm sorry, I'm just such a sucker for white sneakers, and that's why you see a lot of the shoes that I have that are white. So yeah guys, those are gonna be all the designer shoes that I recommend for you guys. Like I said, I don't have to have the Dior or the Christian Louboutins to say that I do appreciate them on other people. And yeah, I want to say thank you so much. What do you think of my list of designer sneakers? Did you like some of them? Did you not like some of them? And let me know if you want me to put designer shoes that I don't personally think is worth the money, or I feel like they're kind of overhyped, because I would love to do that video. I know sometimes people get very controversial about that, people get in their feelings, but you know, it's always love, and you know, I come from a place as a friend than trying to like bash an item. I really want to look out for you guys. So I'll leave the links for everything down below. I post a video Monday through Friday on contemporary and designer fashion, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any one of my uploads, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, I love each and every single one of you. Take care.